Good morning. Today I'm going to try and show you how to do a sort of messy-ish bun when you have really long dreadlocks. Now, just so you know, my dreadlocks are sort of down to my hip area. They rest on top of my bum. My longest one is probably down to the bottom of my butt cheeks. So, and that is just the one I've got. Only the one that's that long. So how do I do it? You only need two things, really. Well, you actually only need the one thing. I like two things. The one thing you do need is a nice stretchy hairband. I got this in a pack of about 5 or 6 off of Amazon, and I searched for extra large hairbands, I think, and I think this was listed as men's hairbands. I don't know why. Men don't have as much hair as us, but there you go. The other thing, which is totally optional, is a nice headband to dress it all up. This is one that I made. It has a nice little cross. That cross will sit on the fringe like that, and it will go round and underneath the bun. So a few tips and tricks for you. Do your hair before you do your makeup. That's why I don't have any makeup on, and take glasses off. But yeah, definitely do your hair before you do your makeup, because you're going to be pulling headbands on and all that lot, and you don't obviously want to spend all that time doing gorgeous makeup and then smudging it, do you? I mean, really, come on. So, glasses off. Second, put this on first. Okay, because once you've got that bun and you've got it all looking gorgeous, you don't then want to have to pull this down over it and making it look worse. You know, there's an art to the messy bun, isn't there, really? You know, you have your messy where you just go, get up there on top of my head, out of my way, and then you have your, let's make it look like a sculptured messy bun. So put your scarf on and pull all your hair through. Do it quickly before the scarf tries to kill you. Obviously, you don't need to do this if you are using a scarf that you tie around, you know. This is only for something that you can't undo, basically. Leave that around your neck. This goes to the same place. So put it down around your hair, pull all your hair through. Excuse my sore throat. Well, it's not sore throat, it's croaky. I've just started using a CPAP machine, and I spent the night having air blown down my throat, basically. It's quite an unusual sensation. So there we go. Right, so this is round and all the hair is through. Okay, so everything sits around your neck. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fling your head forward. So first and foremost, where do you want your bun? If you want it on top of your head, that's where you're aiming to do the first part, which is just technically a ponytail, okay? If you want it more of your classic sort of Nefertiti look, which is what I go for, then you want to put it more on the crown of your head, okay? I suppose you could probably do a low bun with this. I've not done one. If you were going to do a low bun, I would suggest you do the fold the other way. You'll understand that in a minute. Yeah, I would suggest you gather your hair at the base of your neck and then do the fold the other way and the wrap the other way. You'll understand that in a minute. Okay, so first and foremost, you're going to fling all your hair forward. This is where it gets a bit acrobatical. So I'm going to try desperately to keep everything in shot. So let's just move you a little bit. I'm also going to try desperately not to cut you off, because this is actually my second go at making this video, because I cut you off last time. So bring all your hair forward like so. Okay, so it's all forward, flowing nicely down like that. Now get your stretchy and bring it up. Now what you're going to do with this is it here, see, is you're going to use this to guide your hair to where you want it. So I want the Nefertiti type bun, so I'm going to try and aim for my hair to be here. And you're aiming to do a ponytail. Okay, so you're going to pull the hair back and then you're going to cross this once, okay, while keeping your hand in the middle of it. So pull your hair back with your bun. I'll try and sit down and do this so you can see. Okay, and here's the band. Do a single twist in the band, yeah, and keep your hand in place. Now grab your ends You can use both hands because it's going through the loop there, see? Grab both ends and then literally feed your ends through the ends. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold your hair. You see? Right? This is the end here, the hairband. This is your length. And then you're going to fold it like so. Okay? And bring it all to the back. Now, what you've got here now is, you know, well, you look like you've been electrocuted. That's fine. So you've got this sort of mullet-y type thing going on. These loose hairs here, which are probably from when you put it up, you can tuck those. If you can find the band, you can pull them up and through. If not, don't worry about it because your scarf's going to hide it all later anyway. But yeah, you can sort those out now. Get it all, you know, how you want it. Make sure it is all pulled up and through. Right. So now what do you do? Well, this mullet thing you've got going on in the back, this is the trick, okay? This is what helps keep it nice and tight, because for me, the band is slightly too big and it feels loose. So you're going to get your back bits, your mullet, as it were, which is all fed through. These are all your ends, basically. So the hairband is here, see it? Yeah? And then all of your ends are here. Now, what you can do is you're going to get hold of them, one in either hand, like so. Cross them like that. And then bring them round to the front, okay? Let go of one while you sort the other one out. Now find your hairband, here it is, and pull them round as tight as you can, and then just tuck them through the hairband, okay? Don't worry about this, we'll sort this in a minute. Now get the other half, don't forget you are crossing these, okay? Pull it round. As I said, don't worry about any loosey bits because we can tighten all those in a minute. Pull it through. If you can find the hairband, tuck it through that. If not, just tuck it into the base of your bun. All right, so that's it now. See it crossed over. There's the band there. Okay, so now you've got this sort of going on. Which, hey, you know, you could go away with that if you wanted to. If this is a bit much for you and you don't like all of the mess, then simply pull it until you're happy with the mess. A lot of this is ends, actually. And all you do is, I use my fingers straight like that, and I just tuck them into the bottom of the hairband like that. Okay, these ones, just take them round, whichever way you want, and tuck them in. Yeah, these ones, just tuck them in. So I've got quite a loop going there where I didn't pull it through. That's fine. Just pull it round and tuck it in somewhere. Yeah. So tuck it all around. It looks like you're wearing one of those fancy 1920s hats. Now, if you're sort of like, you get to the end and you're like, actually, that's a bit too neat now, get hold of the top and just mess it up a little bit, yeah? I mean, I like an end to hang. I think that looks, you know, quite doody. Don't forget your scarf, which has been keeping your neck nice and warm all this time. Or your headband, or whatever it is that you're choosing to wear. Now what you can do is you can slide this into place. I do it so that the base of the band here is in line with my hair, okay? And I find that that covers any loose bits there. This bit will go up, make sure it's in the middle and nice, and it will just tuck just underneath there, look. I also prefer my ears out. I don't like the feeling that my ears are sort of compressed. Right, now, there you go. That's it. So, you want it to look absolutely gorgeous, don't you? So go and put your makeup on. So I'm going to do that now because, you know, it's makeup time. You're going to get hyperlapse through this. So my main reason for hyperlapsing through this is so that you can see that I don't sneakily go off and adjust it, or, you know, because you see these YouTube videos where they do something and then they show you the end result and you're like, you've obviously redone that. So I'm going to do it so that you can see that I don't obviously redo it. I started off by spraying my face with one of those preparation and setting sprays. Then I put some primer on it. I just went off there quickly to wet that sponge for doing makeup. Now I'm adding my colour corrector. I use a green base colour corrector to get rid of the red on and around my nose and mouth. And then I go in and I add my foundation. Splodge that everywhere with my brush. I use the same brush for the colour corrector, foundation, and basically any cream product that goes on before the majority of the makeup. Just a little bit over the eyes, just to bring them down a little bit. All over the nose. And then I'm just wiping the rest of the foundation off the back of my hand. This is like a brightening thing. I don't actually know what it's called. Hang on. It's an illuminating touch brightening concealer. I think it might be at the end of its life though, because I twisted it and not much came out. So I put that on, I blend it in, and then use the sponge just to get rid of any brush marks, and just to help it all blend in together. Now I'm going on to my eyeshadow, and I use an eye palette by Beauty UK, and it's called Posh Palette Eyeshadow, and it's number 1 Eden. My daughter bought me that in Boots years ago, years and years ago. I've actually only just really started to use it. And I use several different colours. They're all browns, basically, or shades of browns, nudes and that kind of thing. And I use 4, I think it is, different colours. Might even be 5 to get this look. So I start off with a base colour, which is a very, very pale brown. Then I add in the dark. This is the dark that gives you that smoky, in-depth look. And I put that in the corner of my eye and just across a little bit over my eye, just to sort of really smudge it in a bit. And then this is a blending brush that I use, and I just keep blending and adding and blending and adding until it looks even and dark enough, because I want the eye makeup to be dark enough to be seen when I'm wearing my glasses, because you'd be amazed how much you lose once you put those blooming glasses on. It's a pain. Now this is a sort of rose gold glitter that I like to add to my eyelids. It's a lovely colour. It really is. This is all from the one palette. Every colour you see me put on my eyes is all from one palette. And then I put like a sort of, I think that was a silver. Yeah, that was a silver at the top. And then I put a little bit of white in the middle there, just to help illuminate and brighten the eye area. Then I changed my brush out and I used the darkest colour, the one that gave me the smoky effect, along my lash line, just to make it look like I'm wearing, you know, a little bit of product underneath. And then I add another colour and I blend that a little bit. Not 100% sure on the under eye bit, so I'm still learning with that. Then I add quite a lot of blusher. I go up a little bit and then just add a little bit of colour in everywhere else. Then I grab the highlighter and I go mad with this. The highlighter goes on the top of the cheeks, on the end of the nose, across the cupid's bow and bottom lip, and on the chin, and then a little bit across the forehead. That was a setting powder. That is the end of the powder products that I use. That's me just checking it in the mirror. This is a brown mascara. It's a dark brown, I think. Hang on. I will double check. It's 003 dark brown, and it's Rimmel Brow This Way. And it's a styling gel with argan oil. So your brows don't dry out, they don't feel horrible or anything like that when you use it. This is Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Daring Black Mascara, and I love this stuff because it goes on, it doesn't clump, and your lashes just look amazing. I don't feel the need for falsies when I wear these because I just like the way that they look.
really. Now this is, I think it's Fine Wine, the colour. It's a lip liner, colour Sensational. Oh no, this one's Midnight Plum, sorry. This is Midnight Plum, number 338. And I put that on and then I use a brush to blend it all in, so that the majority of my lip is actually covered. It's quite pinky, so I need to actually buy a different colour. And then I swap over and I use Superstay Matte Ink by Maybelline in the colour 160, which is called Mover. Give me that lippy look. And then there's my setting spray. So I use a powder to set the powder, and then I use a spray to set the whole lot. You want to add your earrings in, just to finish the look off. Clean the jewellery with a wet finger, and put your glasses back on. And that's it.
There we go, boys and girls. Don't forget to add your shine to make you so shiny. So now, just so you can get a really good look, because I know you're a little bit lopsided to the light. There's the hair. So there you go. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you found it informative, regardless of whether you were here for the makeup or there. The reason I hyperlapsed you through all of the makeup bit as well was so that you can see I didn't adjust anything, okay? Because sometimes you see these videos where they go, oh, look, I'm going to do this. Then they go off and they do their makeup and they come back and it's obvious that they fucked with their hair while they were off doing it. That is why I have done it all. So the only time I left was to go and wet my makeup sponge. And that was it. So yeah, that's why I hyperlapsed you through the whole thing, so you could see it all. I hope you found this informative. If you did, a thumbs up would be much, 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 much appreciated. And if you want to see more, you know, hit subscribe and hit the bell and you'll be notified and all of that lot. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, no matter what it is that you're doing. And I will see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye.